Nerdrotic.com.
Welcome, travelers, to the fringes of reality, where the strange and mysterious meet, and the thin veil between fact and fiction is torn. Welcome to the Forbidden Frontier.
Oh, and Garrett has disappeared. Zorbo, what'd you do?
There he is. Okay.
I hate you.
Wow.
I
I was like,
does
a
that.
countdown. Oh, wait. No.
No.
Oh, a
That was
countdown.
FNT.
Oh,
We're going to
nope.
start a whole FNT episode there for a second.
I'm
Yeah,
tired of talking
welcome.
about this man.
We unfortunately are missing our leader.
But
Gary.
the boomerisms are still here. You know, I thought maybe we should.
They're
That's
contagious.
what you were doing. You were trying to include Gary somehow.
Yeah.
That's sweet of you, I think, right? No, he's showing us some cool images. I don't know if we're allowed to show them or anything, but like
They're on Twitter.
Cool.
We should.
Oh,
I
they
got
are.
a video.
Okay.
I got the video.
Oh.
Cool show.
It's like great minds
Oh,
think
you got
alike.
it. You got it.
Oh, you figured that
Here
out.
in Blythe, I don't have a drone. It's called something else, but I'm going to call it a petroglyph.
Cool.
Nobody knows how old, where from. It's 105 feet. It is the image of a man. It's fucking hot out here. Totally worth the trip, though.
So drive safe
have-
area out there. I do have a photo of.
Yeah. Pull up the overhead view
There
of
we go.
this.
Wow, that.
Really,
Um,
this is the same thing he was looking at.
Mhm.
Wow, that's big.
It really looks different. Drastically different. It looked like there was something coming out of his stomach or like at the waistline.
It does look like there's a
Isn't
little
that
bit
a
of.
pee-pee?
Well,
Very lit. Oh, I
another one
see
on the
it.
same site. On the same site.
Hold on, go back. We got to zoom in.
Oh, there's a little.
Look at
That's
the little
a pee-pee.
freaking.
I was
Look how
thinking, like,
cute
it doesn't
that
look
is.
like a man.
It's got a little dick and balls there.
Very, very tiny. Very. Oh,
You know, he's a shower. He's a shower and a grower.
Aw.
listen. Do
Down
not
to the
judge,
size, that's how
lest
you use
ye
it?
be judged. Sorry. Okay.
Oh no.
Hey, man.
Hey, you guys looked like you were having fun on Peak earlier. It's fun
We were.
watching you,
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's such a
Yeah.
great game.
unless
That's
you're
funny.
glitching out and getting killed off for no reason.
I mean, the game just crashed, but it was really fun. Garrett has allegedly completed it twice.
Oh,
Yes. Alone
Cannot
though.
finish
Alone.
it on Sunday Funday. So I think we're holding him back.
We're gonna do
Oh.
it again next week, and we're gonna win. That's what my promise. That's my promise
he's
to
a
you,
team
Chad.
player.
We were so close too.
I was down there. I saved
Yeah.
all three of you guys at one point. It was nice.
I
Felt good.
know.
Then I died.
Me as a
But, yeah.
hero.
That's all right. Today we're going to be discussing finally the inventions that we're not allowed to talk about, the ones that the government, shadow organizations, paramilitary groups, who knows, you name it. Yeah, they all want them hidden from public. Why? Because it takes away their power over the planet, obviously, right? I mean, we don't want humanity to have free energy,
No.
infinite energy at any time. No, of course not. We can.
How
have
can we
that.
control free energy? That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
there are so
cars
many-
that run 200 miles a gallon.
There's so many inventors on this list. We didn't even get halfway through them before we stopped and we're just like, I think this is probably enough for one episode. I don't even know
Yeah.
if we're going to get through all of them. There's
True.
so much to kind of dig into, but a lot of government control, like you said, the Navy's involved, the patent office, FBI, people dying mysteriously of sudden heart attacks or drug overdoses when they never had any history of doing drugs.
Mhm.
Just a lot
Suicide.
of weird, yes,
hmm
question mark.
Or violent attacks of
Question
unknown
mark.
suspects.
Or also just that.
Yeah, being
Right.
shot at, like stuff like that. Ran over by a car twice.
multiple times, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
It's a little
being an
sus.
inventor is more dangerous than I thought it was.
Well, it depends on what you're inventing, you know.
Could be
Inventing like a
something
new
nice.
toilet paper roll holder. I doubt that you're a threat
big
to
toilet
anyone.
paper holder though.
Big toilet paper might come
It
after you, but
might. Don't go to the freaking patent office and don't talk to the FBI is I think the
yeah.
message.
things that I've
Also, before we start, I think we
Sure.
should make it clear none of us want to delete ourselves or
Okay.
go
This is
missing
true.
at any point. Not
Very
planning
true.
to. At least me. I'm going to speak for myself.
No, you said, I think you can speak for me here.
Okay, I'm going to speak for you as well. Yeah, we're
Sure.
not wanting to delete ourselves. So
Yeah. Very
So,
happy with my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Very, very good.
Well, none of us are inventors. Well, neither was the water car guy. He wasn't an inventor
Sure, yeah.
or an engineer. He was just like,
A
I
tinkerer.
want to try this. Yeah, just I'm definitely a tinkerer.
And you didn't
know?
even have to be like an inventor that is like outside of the government bubble to get the violence on. Like even inventors inside of the government bubble were targeted. Multiple.
Well, because I don't know if this is true or not. I'd like to think that there's good eggs in the government, right?
You hope so.
I mean,
Some white hats. You hope there's some white hats in
It's
there.
likely to happen. It's just if they're
Yeah.
allowed to be good or not, and if they're good at navigating the social
Right.
aspect.
I think so. It's just difficult, you know.
Yeah.
I think it'd be worse if there wasn't. That's the
True.
rub on that. So how do you want to go down this rabbit hole of?
Well, let's get into the news first. We got some
that's
cool
right.
things.
Let's ease into it.
Let's talk about the Annabelle doll because that thing is fascinating to me. I don't know if you guys have seen this. It's Annabelle doll, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
So-
real
so
Annabelle
this-
doll.
Yeah, the real possessed Annabelle doll. Here you go. Paranormal investigator Dan Rivera found deceased while touring with the demonically possessed Annabelle doll. The senior lead investigator for the New England Society for Psychic Research was found deceased in his hotel room. The doll's origin dates back to 1968, when it was allegedly given to a nurse who brought it back home where her roommate lived. Almost immediately, the roommates noticed strange occurrences with the doll, and they were introduced to a medium who told them the doll was inhabited by the spirit of a young girl named Annabelle. The New England Society of Psychic Research claimed. The two roommates tried to accept the doll's spirit and please it only to have it reciprocate maliciousness and violent intent, the group alleges. Paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren previously claimed the doll would follow people around and accused it of causing a car crash involving a priest. Rivera's passing came right after he finished a 3-day sold-out stop in Gettysburg, according to Nesper. It's unclear at the moment what his cause of death was. Do you have the video that shows him handling? Oh, this is it. Look at this.
I believe he was in his early 50s. If people are asking in the chat,
that's young. I feel
that's young. It's not out of the realm of possibility for a heart attack, but it's just I don't like the coincidence. You know,
I mean, that's him on the left, I believe, right? And I think he looks, doesn't look
healthy.
Unhealthy. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't look like a giant. Unhealthy.
I'm messing with no possessed dolls and no Ouija boards.
No ghosts.
Same.
No demons.
I'll mess with ghosts. I'll go to a ghost.
Ouija boards. Ouija boards is interesting. I actually watched a documentary about why they work, and it's not. There's nothing. It has nothing to do with.
I know
the devil or ghosts. It's bullshit.
What is
it? It's something in like
It's like subliminal
something in your brain that it's someone you start moving it without thinking about moving it, and it's like a subliminal thing, and everyone does it together, and you think that you're not actually the one moving it, but you're also helping it move, and it's I don't know. It's like you're psyching yourself out.
It's like in science why you have a control group in case the group uses hope as a way of overcoming whatever they're treating.
I could see. Yeah.
Hope.
All right. Sure. Well, it's a mental thing. It's
Yeah,
all a
like
mental.
placebo.
You're like
Yeah.
psyoping yourself basically when you use a Ouija board.
Well, I still won't want to touch that. If you even
Anyway, this
open
thing-
yourself up, hell no.
Good point.
Anyways,
Good
do
point.
we watch this?
Yeah. Watch this.
In the name of Jesus Christ, Lord, protect us from any evil, inhuman, or demonic entities that may surround this or infuse in this doll. In your Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
My mom had one of
Amen.
those.
Did she really?
Raggedy Ann doll, yeah.
You're gonna quick
Looked just like
this.
that.
I mean quick. Grab it and put it in.
Okay. Pause it real quick. This priest goes, you need to move it quick. All right. I want to point that out. All right.
Even
He
he
goes-
freaked out.
You don't want to touch this thing. Move it over there quickly. All right. Like, boom. All right. I want to, and look, we got another minute and a minute to watch of this video. I just wanted to point that out. Go ahead, hit play.
Why couldn't he have used tongs of some sort? Like,
You just not
yeah,
touch
like
it.
those long grabber pole things
yeah,
for old
you know
people.
the thing that you pick up
Yeah.
trash with. That way
Yeah.
you don't tell.
Right,
Keep it at
right.
a
Yeah.
distance.
Anyways,
So watch this. Let's see. All right, pause it. He's touching it at 29 seconds is when he first grabs the doll. All right. I didn't do this before and I'm curious.
And just close it up
You
fast.
think gloves are gonna do anything?
Close it
Probably
up.
not.
I mean, I don't
It's
want
in
to
there.
touch it either.
That's good, Dad.
He's
That's
still
good.
the priest is like, come on. All right, pause. Look, he's still wait. There. 13 seconds.
Yeah, but
14
what if he moved the doll way quick and it was like disrespectful in a way? I feel like I feel like he was doing it in a
I mean, I'm
Probably
just
was
saying
just
the priest was there. Like, you don't want to touch this thing. You got to do it quick, man.
Make
Look,
us
you
happy
can do
and
it
get
quick
over
and
there.
respectful. All right, pick it up, put it down. I'm out. You know what I mean? By the way, I don't think those gloves did anything.
Yeah,
to
they had like a little
possess-
to-go box for it. Interesting.
Is that what
The
this is?
Uber
This
for
little
the
mini
dog?
Yeah,
mini
it's like a
travel box.
mobile mini mini little room for it.
I think they did this wrong. They should have a little box, a clear box that they are able to take out of the bigger version and put it into the smaller
There you
version.
go.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
There you
So you don't actually have to touch the doll. The doll can be encased,
Always.
and then
Yeah.
always you never have to touch it. If you're not, if like the priest is like sitting, he's like close it. You could tell this priest is kind of freaked out a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
or at least that's the energy he's putting off. I don't know if it's fake or not. It could be just a great actor, but I don't know. It doesn't seem.
I think
He
this
seemed
is
pretty
real
freaked out.
fear.
Yeah.
In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Dan, let me see your hands again.
Oh,
Is that holy water he's got?
Wait. Hold on. Pause it. That doctor or that priest said amen almost as a question, like, like, are you going to say amen? Because I didn't hear
question mark,
another
you mean?
amen.
there's
what
there's
I mean?
two
You-
here. So.
And then he goes, let me see your hands again. The holy water in his hand.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
You just gotta-
Dude, I feel like the priest knew something was off here. He was like, man, that was not enough. I need to re-holy your hands, man.
I think he thought it wasn't fast
I'm getting
enough.
some energy from this
I don't
priest.
like
He's
that,
like,
dude.
dude, you did not do that fast enough. And then the guy ends up dead, right? Just days after this. All right. let's watch
R.I.P.
this.
by the
All
way.
right.
R.I.P. Like again,
Yeah.
he looks.
Of course, yeah.
He's fit. What early
looks
50s?
healthy.
That looks pretty good for early 50s. Yeah.
Mhm.
Better
Oh
than me.
God! Even
That's
looking
a
at that
creepy ass
freaks me out.
doll.
Yeah. I ain't about that.
Don't mess with demons. That's all I got.
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
like I play it by ear. By like, if it's not real, then fine. If it is real, I'm avoiding it. So either way, I'm avoiding it, and I'm good.
Yep.
So, I think we'll go that way.
That's how I treat
So
ghosts.
someone in chat said something, and I'm gonna put a twist on it. Do you think the name of the demon or the last name is Pfizer?
Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe.
I I mean, I don't know. I'm just
Little
saying.
Fauci doll.
Yeah, right. Fauci, Annabelle Pfizer, and Annabelle Fauci. Yeah, it's almost
How are the
weird that it's
Beagles?
his
How are the
last
Beagles?
name because I just called him Fauci. I just assume now that's his only name.
Yeah,
There's
Fauci.
no doctor, no first name. It's just Fauci. Anyway,
Beagles Bane.
glad that's over.
All right. So
Yeah,
we
the
have
Beagles.
a new discovery, something
Go
old,
on.
which is really cool.
Oh, what's this?
Yeah.
Beds
So
of Giants.
5,500-year-old elongated pyramid tombs known as the Beds of Giant discovered in Poland.
Whoa.
The Neolithic structure was discovered using remote sensing and remains mostly underground, although excavations have begun. I'm always so nervous hearing about excavations. Will we actually do the whole thing? Will we only see a
Yeah.
part of it? Will it get stopped and then have something built on top of it? Who the
Yeah.
frick knows? So
I want to know about this because I could take a ferry. I could be in Poland in, I don't know, 5 hours. Easy. Yeah. Like it's right across the water from where I'm at. So like I wonder
Super
if this
close,
is like where in because Poland's pretty big. Well, I don't know. European countries are pretty small actually. So
it seems big in
dude.
comparison to its outskirts area.
That's cool. I could go to this.
Yeah, if you wait till they start
pretty-
excavating and take a look at it.
Right. If they've begun, I mean, underground. So they're tombs. If they're like big, huge cavities. Man, I wonder what's in there.
What's inside?
Yeah.
Maybe some. I know it says bed of giants. What if they're actually giants that are redheaded in this?
We'd never see that. We'd
Probably
never
not.
see it.
We'll never see it.
Smithsonian
So
somehow
I gotta
would
go
get
now.
involved.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah,
I gotta go
you
now.
Discover.
Before
Yeah.
all the fencing gets put up,
You're
all
like,
they're
hey, what's
excavating too.
Yeah, before they plant their olive trees, you know.
Oh my gosh.
So cool. Yeah, I want to know where that is. I gotta find that out.
And then I found an article about a Chinese mission to the moon.
Oh.
I think it's
Wait, they
Chang'e 6,
actually shared this information.
I guess.
Well, they're proud about it.
Immediately,
They're proud
I
of it.
want to know what they found that they're not sharing with the world.
Oh, who knows?
You know what I mean?
But they took samples from not the side that we see, but on the other side of the moon to see what was over there. The thing that I kind of thought was really cool, and let me see if I can find. They found volcanic activity for a minimum of 1.4 billion years from approximately 4.2 to 2.8 billion years ago.
Wow.
Far eclipsing earlier estimates. And I mean, I didn't know that there could be.
So there was a molten center at some point?
Maybe.
Did you guys watch Randall's moon video?
No, I didn't watch it.
Well, and that's the thing is I don't know anything about that.
What?
Chat, hold on. No, you two, I need to talk to chat real quick. Chat, how many out there did their homework? How many watched the Randall Carlson moon video? Huh? I'm not going to talk about this because they haven't watched it. All right, I want to be able to discuss it. I know Gary's watched it a couple times.
Why is this interesting though? Like compared to that, is there? Just spoil it. Spoil it.
You want me to spoil it a little bit?
What?
The moon is active, baby. It's still moving. Things are
Really?
still happening on the moon.
Like tectonic plate wise, like it's got
there's evidence of expansion.
Interesting.
Which now that I think about it, is interesting because the ratio that our moon has to the sun for us to have eclipses, if it is expanding very little, and if it is moving away, it's almost it could be maintaining
growing,
mathematically growing the way we need for more eclipses. Oh my god,
dude!
Like it's on.
I love it.
Purpose.
Did aliens plan this?
Or was it just us?
Well,
was it just us from another era?
Maybe it's the space station.
When we were on Mars,
I like that thought more. Like, you know, aliens, whatever. I'm more inclined that it's us from another era when we're like, we are gonna just let the humans that survived on Earth, go through the numbers. They're too dumb and too filled with hubris and all the bullshit and evil that we go through. And it's like, until they work all that shit out, we don't want to deal with that. Like, no, let them. We worked that out already, and then it achieved enlightenment. We moved into the moon.
Are you saying
and we're
like
good.
the moon is an arc, like it's
Could
separated? It's a
I
place
mean,
for people to go.
I would love that to be the case. I would love that to be the case. I mean, I think there is a high potential that there is underground bases in the moon and or caverns. I mean, the fact that it rang like a bell, and I mean, Randall thinks that it's like honeycomb throughout the whole, like the structure of the moon, and that could be on purpose, right? I mean, it could have been terraformed to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Like this might be true 1 billion years ago, 2 billion years ago, or whatever. It could have been molten. It could have been like originally hitting Earth and becoming our moon. Who knows, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I mean, I think Atlantis escaped the Younger Dryas event and watched it happen from space, and then came back down and hid their spacecraft and was the guys with the beards going around the planet after the floods, teaching everyone agriculture. Like Graham talks about how that's where they get all these myths from, and it was a white person, and I was like, oh, white supremacy, and it's like, it's their own lore.
Right, they're the ones saying it.
They're the ones who told Graham. Graham didn't say that. Anyway, this is cool though.
That's very interesting.
The volcanic activity. And then another intriguing element of the findings illustrates the depth of the moon's asymmetry. Far less water content resides on the far side of the moon than on the near side, which suggests that volatile elements are unevenly distributed inside the moon.
Oh, I don't know if I agree with that. Because that side is facing us, we are preventing things from coming from behind us to hit it. So it's like it's like holding a shield up. That's what the moon is. We're holding a shield. It's always facing the same way. Of course, the outside of the shield is going to get hit a lot more. You know what I mean?
It's got less water on the outside, and it's getting knocked off
because
or whatever
it's being bombarded, or when anything hits, no matter what the angle it is, like if it hits at an angle like this, it still explodes. That's why all the craters are perfect circles.
So it has water
on impact, they explode.
Water content resides more on the side that's closer to Earth. What if that's something to why we're like locked with the moon, and how the moon,
because of the weight
the water and
the weight of the moon is
like
heavier on this side?
We're locked in one side.
I wonder if a planet can do that. I don't know.
I'm
not a astrophysicist. Just
Neither
an
am I.
Interested person in this.
I'm just a dumb former model who can't imagine things on Mars.
Just on the moon.
I don't know. It just sounds interesting though, and you think maybe like the force of it spinning around our Earth. We've got some gravitational pull, right? So it's pulling that water closer to this side of the moon than it would be on the outside of the moon.
Right. It's not
along
just
with
us
what you're
that
saying,
are being affected by the moon. Of course, Earth would affect the water that's on the moon. It would pull it onto this side also.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe that's why.
So I never thought I would say this, but I guess thank you to the Chinese for sharing this information.
Yeah, the little information that they did.
What did they find that we don't know?
Well, and that's the thing, is they collected 2,000 grams of material. That's a lot. Supposedly.
Very interesting.
So very, very cool.
Yeah.
And lastly, this is a lake in Quebec, in Canada.
Yeah.
Vanished without a trace. And satellite data maybe can help solve the mystery. So this is Lake, oh gosh, I forgot the name of it. In the Waswanipi area.
She did better than I did.
Lac Rouge. So
Lac Rouge.
This is
Lac Rouge is the lake north of it, I believe. Oh no, this is Lac Rouge.
This is Lac Rouge, and then the lake north was like something that starts with a D. So this is from
was it a capital
June
D?
2024,
no.
June 2025.
Sorry.
So what?
No, I made a horrible joke, and you kept going, and I was so grateful for it.
No, you're welcome.
Now it's weird.
So over that span of years, it just disappeared.
Yeah. They have no idea how. There's that little runoff. That typically the lake goes this way. Oh, wait, you can't see my mouse. Like this way. Up
I
this
think
way,
it's
so you can
lack
see
of
that.
beavers. The giant,
Maybe.
bring back the giant beaver.
The article does suggest that there is possibly so this is Lake Doda. That's where it
That's
usually
it.
goes through.
So it drained into.
The fact that there was burning of small brush where the roots may have helped the soil around the lake remain resistant to erosion. So if that is actually the cause, this happens to other areas where there's fires that ravage a forest. Could this actually contribute to lakes running off?
Mm.
I didn't even think about this when I talked about it last week. It's women's fault.
Explain.
Well, bear with me. Okay.
Let 'em cook.
Bear with me. All right. Now, what started the wildfires in Canada? Those
I had
crazy
no idea.
wildfires that covered even like New York was hazy for a while.
Right.
remember?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys remember this?
I remember
that's
that.
fine.
Canada,
It
yeah.
was a female firefighter group doing training.
Oh, training. That's right.
and,
Clearly the
and
training
they
didn't
couldn't
work.
put the fire out, and it fucking burned the whole forest down.
What year was that?
This is like
year.
a couple years ago.
Yeah.
In this date
Yes,
range?
I think so. Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if
Where's
that
the
was
area?
what caused this, because that was on the west coast. This is on the east side of
The
Canada.
impacts
but-
can be
No,
felt
it
far,
was
far away.
east.
Was
It was east. Yeah, New
Hold
York
on.
City was under smoke. I had friends that were sending me pictures like, "Yo, look at this. This is insane. Thanks, Canada." It was hilarious. We were making fun of Canada. Well, we
2
make
summers
fun
ago?
of Canada all the
Blame
time, but
Canada. Bring that South Park song in.
yeah, I'm just saying. I think that's a correlation. Thanks, women.
Don't
Repeal
put
the
fire,
19.
okay?
In Canada.
Oh yeah, wait. Never mind.
We made it ourselves, okay? I'm
Nice.
sorry. I apologize.
The vanishing lake. Women
You
drive
destroyed a lake, women. All right.
Yeah. Oh, who
I'm
knows?
done
Maybe
with
if
that.
more rainwater comes down and there's roots, it will fill up again. But I kind of highly doubt at this rate.
Yeah, it destroyed a lot of lakes actually, because it was the giant lake, and then when it broke on the east side of it, and it just went down this wash and just took every smaller lake along the way,
Man.
Mhm.
and I guess just washed them out because they all disappeared.
They're all dry. You saw in that picture, it was just dry all the way up until the other lake, like the northern lake.
Yeah, here, let me pull it
Yeah.
back up then.
I wonder if there was
Mysterious.
anything under there, because like Lake Michigan has a Stonehenge.
Yeah, right. There's a whole
Freaking
wash
cool.
all the
So
way up
from
there.
Lac Rouge down here
Yeah, look at that. That's
to
a
Lac
lot.
Doda.
Is that all dry now? I would
Lac
assume
Doda
so,
looks
right? Because
dry.
you can see the other lakes like in the south area, and we're
I'd have to pull
Your
that
father-
up just to see what that looks like or what it looked
it's a
like
lot of dry up
originally.
lake.
Lac Rouge.
Maybe it's just colored weird from the photo.
Uh,
Or it could
West.
be like sediment in the water. That's
Maybe,
making
yeah.
it
Because like,
really
why are we
muddy
focusing
looking.
on Lac Rouge when there's a Lac Doda and it's also gone?
Yeah,
feel
no,
like that
I
would
mean, I
also
think
be-
you could see kind of like halfway between Lake Rouge and Lake Doda where it gets from light to like, I
kind
don't
of
know,
darky or dark.
or darker,
murkier look.
murky. Yeah, it looks like murky water. Like
Yeah.
this was an image taken recently
When it
after
happened.
all of that water deluge came down into Lake Doda. I want to say Lac
Okay.
Doda, but I guess it's Lake.
It's
I don't know.
probably Lac according to the French. So this is the
Fucking French.
Uh,
I'm calling it Lake now.
so that is Lac
That's it.
Rouge down here, and then you could see the trail of the water. And I'm
wait,
assuming
recent. This is now.
I don't know when the images were taken. How do I figure that out?
Should say on the bottom. there.
Yeah, it says down there 2019. Wait, what is that? I can't see it.
I can't see it.
Let me bring. Oh God.
Oh wait, no, yeah, that helps. 2025. This year.
Oh, so this is
Depends
new.
on the month,
wait,
I guess. Then as
did
well,
it fill
Before-
back in?
Before
No,
the
it depends on the
lake
month.
disappeared.
because we don't know what month this was. It doesn't say the month at all. It just says
Oh,
2025
okay.
It's probably
I see. All right.
before, yeah.
before June. So,
Interesting.
well,
Ah.
we'll have to see updated photos to see how extensive the loss of water in that area is then.
Yep.
Trump's fault. For sure.
It always is his fault, apparently.
Yep. Should have released the Epstein list, Trump.
Sitting under that lake.
Should have done it.
Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready
Mhm.
to go down
Meat and
the
potatoes.
rabbit
should dive in.
hole? Let's
Dive in. Let's dive.
We have a
right
whole
into it,
timeline
shall we?
for you because it really kind of does unravel over time. The last 150 years ish, it kind of unravels. So, Adam, please take it away.
I think I'm gonna pull an executive move and just we'll talk about the hemp car if we got time for it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the other ones are just so much more interesting.
Yeah.
All right. I think we should
Juicy.
start with T. Henry Morey. Okay.
So who's that?
T. Henry Morey was an electrical engineer and a physicist. And he, like me, actually, was obsessed with Tesla and was fascinated by Tesla's work of understanding the natural magnetic energy of the earth to layer current, and really felt like you were able to pull energy from the air, like Tesla claims to have done. And he created this device. This is it right here. Yep, this is the coronal spark discharge capacitors. Yeah, it was some sort of I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm some of the inventions, like I can't really explain them. Like I don't know how this thing works.
I don't think some of them know how to explain them
Capacitor.
either, though.
Well, or they did, and we are not privy to that knowledge. Because I mean that's the whole point of this episode.
Capacitor that
Right.
he invented. When, like in the 1920s?
I don't
Was it
remember
that far
exactly
back?
what the year was. I feel like it was back then because the pictures that we have, if you pull up,
I could pull up the test.
so he proved that it worked. Okay, this is one of the pictures of him showing that light being lit from these capacitors. And so there was witnesses. He proved that it worked. And it basically just pulled energy out of the ether. And that's and there it is. And now he didn't want to give up the information. People were like, "Well, how does it work?" And he's like, "Well, I can't. I'm not going to show you." And so then he started being ridiculed, and but he didn't want the information. He wanted to patent it. He wanted, because it was his invention. And also, I don't know. This is kind of something that you want to maintain and not just put it into, because it could be used for evil also, like infinite energy. Who knows, right? But he was ridiculed, and then of course he started getting threatened. He started getting his laboratory ransacked. All his equipment was damaged.
Yeah.
All in attempts to just stop him from continuing his work. And he just kind of faded into obscurity because he was never able to get this into like production or into like the mainstream society.
Similar to what happened to Tesla, right? I mean, he was kind of like
true. Yeah, basically
died penniless.
Yep.
And then when
in an apartment with a pigeon for a friend.
Right.
Really
when
sad
Thomas
case.
died, all of his inventions disappeared. They weren't able to find any of his research. That all disappeared. So that's just like the first one that kind of set us off.
Yeah.
On the roll down.
Well, I feel like this guy definitely followed in. It's very similar to Tesla, actually, in many ways. And I'm sure the U.S. government has all of his stuff, just like they have Tesla stuff, which we know because, Trump's uncle, people say that he has the stuff. I actually thought this for a while, but he was hired by the government to peruse what Tesla had to see if it was like national secrets or, worthy of more scrutiny or funding. And according to him, none of it was up to snuff, which I think is
right from Tesla.
Bullshit.
The inventor of one of the two main ways we use electricity. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Sure.
No. Yeah. JP Morgan.
Yeah, this is just all bunk.
For a reason.
It's all stupid. It doesn't. None of it works.
Okay. All right. So next, let's get to Hendershot. Now, this was a few years later, and by few, I mean it was actually he was a young man in the 20s when he invented this. I think he was like 29 which is young for creating such an incredible device. Now it's very similar to Maury's. It's called the Hendershot generator. Now, Lester Hendershot, he was an American inventor in the late 20s. He claimed to create a generator using Earth's magnetic field to produce energy without fuel. Again, very similar to Tesla, what Tesla was trying to do,
Free energy.
and also what Maury was trying to do. Exactly the same thing. It's like, I believe this is possible. I think it's true. I think that they're using this technology even now. This is actually recently created. I think this was actually based on his latest design. This is actually him. This is I think in 1960. That's Lester right here with his actual device that he created, the Hendershot generator. Now,
so this is a recreation. This is somebody did more recently.
I think it's based on the same exact design. I mean, if you bring up the picture of Lester, it's like nearly identical.
Looks really similar, just a lot modernized with their wires.
Modernized, right? Exactly. It looks like a newer version of it. And what's interesting, bring up that original news article that you had up a second ago. This is from the Evening Independent. Now, he created this and he was working on a compass, an improved compass, and because of what he was learning with creating a compass, he was like, "Oh, I could use." Like, there's a quote here in the first paragraph. He says, "The force that turns my motor is the same force that pulls the needle of a compass around." There's nothing mysterious about that. He was so simple. He was like, I don't understand. Like, I just, of course, like it's the magnetic energy of the Earth. I just harness that, and
again,
sure
Tesla,
enough, same thing. And in 1960, now this was in 1929 or late to, what year did this come out? I have it written 1928. This article was written. All right, so he had come up with this new motor that was a magnetic motor, and he got shafted nonstop for 30 years. All right, nobody gave him the time of day. Nobody wanted to, and he kept at it. He was very persistent. He wrote a bunch of papers and reestablished himself, and like had a breakthrough. Now we don't know what that breakthrough is, but in 1960 he had some sort of a new breakthrough and brought it to the U.S. Navy.
Oh no!
He thought it was a good idea to bring it to the U.S. Navy, and in April, his proposal was denied first, and then the very next year, he was found dead by his son. According to there was no real investigation, but according to the sources, it was ruled a suicide. But then, of course, his family didn't believe that. He had told his family he feared for his life, that he was getting threatened.
Right.
So I'm gonna lean more along the line. He was definitely taken out, and all of this was 100% swept under the rug.
Just like keep that in your mind. Went to the Navy. Went to an official government thing. That's kind of a theme in a lot of these.
Information is power.
Oh, well, speaking of that, here's a little document that we found. Thanks to Y-Files. I watched their
Y-Files.
Their coverage of this is
amazing.
Really
source for this.
Here is an official. I can get in a little closer here. This is the patent security category review list for patents to be, if any patent is close to one of these categories, and this is like how many pages? This is 14 pages into a 26
That's
page.
a lot of rules. Okay,
this is all lists.
A lot of different things.
It's a list.
It's a full list.
Wow.
So 8 here. Solar
photovoltaic generator
that's greater, has greater efficiency than 20%. So that's something we already have now.
Right.
Solar panels, essentially.
This was stopped a long time. This is 70s at this point, but further back than that. Energy conversion system with conversion efficiencies in excess of 70 and 80%. Again, another thing that we have now that it was
It's like,
was locked down for a long time. So
why
this is from
would you
the
wanna
Navy
stop
too.
this? Keep that in your head.
Yeah,
You
that's
wanna go
true.
down the line.
Because let's talk about Pogue, because now that will bring us to actually understanding a little more about why we don't have these things. Charles Pogue. Now this guy was a mechanic, Canadian, one of the good ones, I guess.
Didn't burn down a forest and
few and far
Yeah, he
between.
did. And forest disappeared.
Didn't make a lake just up and run away. Dude, the lake couldn't stand Canada. I was like, I'm out of here. No, in the 30s, this guy started tinkering with carburetors. And here's one of an article basically about his carburetor. The mystery of the 200 mile per gallon Pogue carburetor. This is real. It was tested by Ford. Ford got over 200 miles per gallon. It was tested by Breen, a motor company at the time, 220 miles per gallon.
So these are tested by like the actual motor companies officially. This isn't some crackpot out in the garage that some reporter got a story of and wrote up a sensational. Like actual car manufacturers tested this and said, "Yep, this works."
Another one, the Canadian Automotive Magazine tested it, 218 miles per gallon. This is insane. But what happened next is, of course, one more dominoes. The oil, gas stock prices just died. Just there was like this frenzy
because they heard about this.
Company. Yeah, they were freaked out, and of course, it wasn't great for them, but it would have been awesome for all of us. Can you imagine if your car got 200 miles per gallon? Like,
oh yeah,
a tank would cost like $5.
I mean, and this is in the freaking 30s,
right?
In the 30s, imagine the efficiency that we would get today.
So what happened in the 30s, late 30s, into the 40s?
Oh my gosh.
World War II came around. The Nazis, the war effort, getting all of a sudden. I mean, it wouldn't make sense, right? The government, they're making a bunch of Jeeps now. They're making a bunch of other vehicles. They're not going to go for this new technology. They're going to pump a bunch of money into old technology, the regular oil industry technology. So that's the direction that they go. They ignore this and kind of move forward in the other way.
Well, look, I think the government loves to like save money. I was going to say something different, but wouldn't have made any sense. They like to spend money, and they also like. I mean, I feel like they would have been like, "Oh yeah, our Jeeps are going to get 200 miles per gallon. That's way better than the enemy. We'll be able to like be out in the field longer. We'll be able to like run our tanks more." You would think that's a huge advantage militarily, and that I would have assumed that they would have wanted.
And it's not like there wasn't innovation during World War II. Like there was insane innovation across the board. Like there were crazy innovations in boats and aircraft carriers and planes and tanks. Across the board, there was innovation. So yeah, why wouldn't they go and take a chance on this? Maybe, I guess the official word would be that they tested it and maybe it didn't work out. There's a lot of examples of the government fucking shit up when they're testing new equipment.
That's true.
Equipment that actually does make soldiers' lives better. The equipment is better than the one before, but because of different weird political things inside of the government or inside the different military branches, they don't go with a certain thing over another thing. There's like a lot of weaponry that kind of happens too. I wonder if that happened to this, but
chat just asked a great question. They had a patent or someone bought it? Well, it right after this, the tests that were being done, right? Someone broke into his offices and destroyed all his research, of course. And he never tried again. He was like, nope, I'm good. I value my life more than this. I'm good. He stepped away. Well, the oil companies, they were like, someone's gonna invent the carburetor. Someone's gonna be able to do what he did, and we can't have that. We need to be able to control. We need to make sure that people think oil is a valuable resource, and
Right.
that we control it, just like diamonds. I think it's the same thing. You want to convince everyone that it's
extremely
finite,
rare.
Yeah.
extremely rare. You
Yeah.
know, so that enter the Invention Secrecy Act of 1951.
Mhm.
Now, I didn't know about this until the Y-Files brought it up in their video about this, and I found it just absolutely absurd. This is
It's almost
insane.
disturbing.
It
that
is
this
absolutely
exists.
disturbing. Yeah, that this exists. This is such a major thing. Like, I feel like people need to talk about this more because you know that this still exists. All right, let me. I'm getting ahead of myself. This is so it allows the U.S. government to essentially take any invention, and go, that's a threat to national security,
Right.
and just lock it down indefinitely. And the inventor is not allowed to talk about it, is not allowed to sell it, is not allowed to do anything with it unless they're going to sell it to the U.S. government. That's it. That
It would be just given
this is-
free at that point, right? We
Yeah,
can do
like-
anything.
Yeah.
yeah, they're basically saying anything that's a threat. And so what
National
Garrett was
security, the same thing that they say with a lot of bullshit out there.
Well, what Garrett was saying earlier about, World War II and all this stuff, and like what I think really happened was the same people that owned stocks in oil were the same people that probably owned stocks in military. And they were like, well, we're going to make double money if we use the tanks that run on gasoline.
Right.
And we'll make double money if we use the Jeeps and the planes and all the stuff that don't use that carb, but use our fuel and our, vehicles. So
Right.
I think that it's the same people here in the same situation. The military, the same people, it continued on. This is the 50s. Like Eisenhower tried warning us, the military industrial complex. You don't think that those same people that he was warning us about are, have their fingers dipping in oil all around the world as well?
Absolutely.
So at the same time where the petrodollar came into existence,
Mhm.
the world traded all oil on the American dollar. I mean, the amount of power in petrol the past 100 years, it's like it's started wars. It's brought regime changes around the world multiple times, probably easily over 10, 20. Right. I mean, I don't even know like how many times whatever the powers that be. I guess the military industrial complex is the best way to put it. But all right, let's read this.
I mean, that's why when we see these different inventors reinvent the same thing, this really, really efficient engine or this 0-point energy machine or whatever it is, that threatens so many industries that they kind of just go, okay, well, what does it take to just threaten this guy into silence? Or we could just go kill them. And in some scenarios, I think that's what they did.
I think that's what they did until this. Now, all they have to do is call their buddy, their governor, their senator, their homie that they've got on speed dial. Yeah. Hey, this invention, make it disappear. Yeah. Like, oh, it's a threat to national security. Now, that line is such a bullshit, vague, abused line. Like, they could do it with anything. Yeah. Anything could be national security. Regime change is national security. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, I mean, if Saddam Hussein was able to create a whole new petrodollar based on gold, America would lose all this power. Right. Well, we got to take him out. They have Muammar Gaddafi, another one. It's like it's many examples. They feel if they get threatened. So this, all right, let's read this because this is basically something that was a freaking dam to stunt humans. I think. In the name of maintaining their power over us. Yeah. Okay. The United States Patent and Trademark Office has the privilege of reviewing hundreds of thousands of inventions each year before the public learns about them. Consequently, the USPTO is uniquely positioned as a funnel through which the government can collect information about new technologies and determine which ones have implications for the safety and welfare of the nation.
Right.
That's
It's
you know
for
what?
your
That's
safety.
Same line. I'm from the government and I'm here to help. It's like
Absolutely.
same exact energy.
We'll do this because we don't think that you're capable.
We're
of having
altruistic,
this
I swear.
knowledge.
We're your parents. We know what's
Yeah.
best for you. Like, I hate that energy.
Yeah.
Under the Invention Security Act, the Commissioner for Patents may order that invention for which patent protection is sought be kept secret if disclosure of the invention might be detrimental to national security. Oh, wait. Commissioner for Patents.
So it's one person versus maybe a
who
panel.
is that? Who is that right now?
Yeah,
is there a person
exactly
right
what I'm
now?
looking up right now. I'm looking up to see who it is.
But how could that like that means
Oh
like
my
if,
gosh.
say we didn't have airplanes yet, right? Say we didn't have airplanes.
Okay.
Right?
Go on.
Today, this act is already out there. I invent a way of flight. I then go to the patent office and say, hey, I invented flight. They could then determine and say, oh, well, you could put bombs on that or you could put guns on that.
People can come to our country.
You could spy on us.
You could fly that above American airspace. We're going to have to make that secret.
That's true.
Now we don't have flight.
They would.
You know
they
that's
would.
where we are. And I'm absolutely sure that they've had inventors out there inventing shit and they just put a kibosh on it.
Yeah. And this controls the markets
Adam, what did
in
you
general.
Find? What did you find?
I'm just gonna put it in private chat here. Put it up.
No.
Put it up. Just wait. Before you bring it up, before you even look.
Okay.
Man or woman?
I mean,
woman.
I was gonna guess that too, but
yep, it's a woman. Valencia Martin Wallace. Now, I'll be honest, guys. I judge book by their covers. All right, I do. I don't know about you. Look, I'm a changed man. I was taught don't judge books, but man, I've been ruined. I've been ruined by the internet.
What's her donor history?
Interesting. I like this. Good point.
I actually think that
Karen
this should be a committee, if anything.
I agree. 100%. Public.
One sole person acting can end up, with power comes great responsibility. And or
people going and giving them money.
Yeah, we've seen people get corrupted. So
exactly.
I know 3, 5, 7 people, I think would be a much more fair way to.
Did you see Garrett's face?
I just saw a more up-to-date photo of this woman.
Oh gosh.
What it's whoa! She ate her former self.
What's going on? I'm trying to find. I'll just.
She looked in the mirror and got really hungry.
Trying to find a document.
I'm just being mean now.
That shows it.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay, you know what? Now that we've talked about this, bring that list back up. That list that you had. Okay.
You gotta get
and
what list?
The
one
list.
that had the items that had all of the
yes.
Yeah, the efficiency, solar panels. Yeah. So this is what publicly we know.
Yeah.
This is redacted. This is unredacted, right? So it was redacted for a long time, like 40 years.
This is public.
No, 50 years.
This is what we know publicly that they've withheld from us for however long. Now, the stuff that's on here probably is maybe revealed now and is into general public, and we can use some of this stuff, but like, what do they have that we don't know?
Well, and how many patents have they stopped, right? Throughout the years.
Exactly.
Apparently, through World War II alone, at least 11,000 inventions were submitted. And other research found that about 8,400 inventions were actually placed under secrecy. This is during World War II. 75% of them hidden.
Wow. Holy shit.
We could be in a whole new space right now.
You know that meme that's like shows the futuristic city? You're like, if women didn't have the ability to vote, No, wait, no, that's not what it says. What is it? What's the? I'm just sorry. I'm on like a women
You're on a-
hating thing.
Yeah.
I'm just having fun. I'm
going down the road.
anyway. Sorry, I got to step back. All right, so I think this is perfect now to bring up Victor Schauenberger. Schauberger.
We'll let the chat decide.
Schauberger.
Schauberger.
Schauberger. All right. This is crazy. Now, this guy, all right, he studied water flow. Now, we've talked about vortices because of what is his name? Randall was working on this guy with
Brian,
went to the Fiji. No,
yeah.
Malcolm
Bendel.
Bendel?
Malcolm Bendel. He's the one that did the thunderstorm.
With our powers
generator.
combined. Yes, the thunderstorm generator. Thank you.
Thunderstorm generator. We saw him at Cosmic last year.
Yes.
So when they were trying to describe that, it was all about like initializing these like vortices to like create like this. I'm not going to try to explain.
Like a negative bubble. It was like you create the vacuum that creates bubbles, and they like compound upon themselves. Like they go to 0 point. That's what 0 point energy was supposed to be. Like it creates a vortex where the bubbles invert, and then the inverted point in the middle is the 0 point, and then you get energy out of those 0 points. I think that's how it was.
Which doesn't follow our
100%.
laws of thermodynamics.
Thermodynamics. Right.
All right. So you're getting power out of something that it isn't.
Is nothing.
There's nothing.
Essentially.
Well, I mean, I think that there's definitely something. I think man, the hubris of humanity, yo. We think we know everything, right? We think that we understand stuff, and I think that they know, and they're just trying to keep us from having unlimited energy.
Or
if anyone could have unlimited energy, they couldn't control humans. That's it. There's going to be humans that will be like, oh, if I have unlimited energy, I'm just going to create my own rocket and start flying around. Because I'm like, just capable.
You know? We've talked about them having these possible alien ships, or just very, very high tech anti-gravity ships that we don't know how they're powered and all this stuff, right? So they have these things, and possibly they don't know how those fucking things work. So if they have this patent office that absorbs a lot of inventors' thoughts, you go, if any one of these inventor put out a patent request and it comes close, then we're going to ding it and take it and go, okay, maybe we can put it and we could learn how these ships work. Or,
man, you teed up Victor Schauberger so perfectly right now.
Oh, well.
All right, listen to this. All right, he studied water flow. All right, this guy, he observed like that certain flow happened in rivers like naturally. A common occurrence through flowing water would always turn to this vorticity. I don't know. Yeah, like he was like, this is interesting, and he started studying it. And
because when you think about like an underwater tornado, right? You see those little sinkholes like that. When it gets to the 0 point of that tube, it speeds up and it speeds up. I think that's what he was using. True. He was kind of like, you think about a river and there's a leaf floating on the river and it gets sucked up in one of those and it goes down and right. Yeah. So I think that's the principle he was trying to investigate.
So using this, he created a perpetual motion machine, although he didn't consider it a perpetual motion machine. He didn't like that term. That was just used by other people that observed what he was doing. He claimed that his focus was on understanding and utilizing the natural power of Earth and the nature. Just like, no, this is I'm perfect. This is one of his quotes: "Understand nature, then copy nature." So that's what he was trying to do. He was just saying that these vortices in water flow create energy, and I'm harnessing that, and that's what he was attempting to do. So he argued that water, when allowed to flow in a vortex, would create its own energy through implosion, which sounds an awful lot like what Malcolm Bendel was doing with his thunderstorm generator. And now here he is here. This is with a bunch of his
now I'm going to show you this
really
one.
Beautiful drawings of vortices and water movements.
when
What
you
were you gonna
take
show us?
what he has there, when you take
Mhm.
that the top off of it, this is what's inside, along with a couple other things. This here, you
Yeah.
see the
Yeah.
vortexes that there's tubes that run around it, vortex in the middle, come out. These look suspiciously familiar, don't they?
Yeah, this is two different things. The thing on the left is the thing opened up.
Right.
Now the things on the right, this is a design for a craft.
Yes, a craft.
That use this technology to have anti-gravitational properties. Anybody
Here.
see anything familiar here?
Kind of familiar.
Anybody? What do you
Little
guys?
Interesting.
What do you guys see? What do you think of when you
Um,
see these things? I mean, I don't know. I'm curious. Chat, anything? What do you guys? What are you
anything?
thinking?
You say anything? Nothing? Okay. I guess.
Well,
Listening.
okay. So the Nazis wanted this stuff. They were pressuring him. They were like, "We want your information," and he was like, it freaked him out. He was like, yeah, no, I don't know. No, I don't know how to do this. Like, no, this is just he basically just
This is
played
during the
coy
war.
with them. This is during World War II. And he was like, Garrett pointed out, he was like, the Nazi bell? Can
Right.
you pull up a picture of the Nazi bell, actually?
Yeah, let me go find one. Yeah,
You know
'cause
what?
that's another thing.
We haven't talked about the Nazi bell, and I don't know enough about it. But
We
now
did talk
that I
about
know,
it briefly.
yeah, but
Long
I
time
feel
ago.
like it deserves more, you know?
Yeah.
Now that, like,
maybe.
yeah, the Schauberger and his information, and the fact that the Nazis were interested in his technology of this anti-gravitational tech. I mean, it looks like a fat bell. It looks like some. Go back to the previous image if you can. The one that looks like, yeah, this one here, like that looks like a freaking bell. You know what I mean? I don't know. Every Nazi bell that I've ever seen is an AI image or a artist version of it. So I don't know what it actually looks like. But
That's
I mean,
all
this
I'm finding. Yeah.
right, there's no actual image of what the Nazi bell looks like. I mean, maybe
It's all
they don't,
stories. It's all stories.
they
and
don't
stuff,
want it
yeah.
to be out. But it's not a surprise if it looks something like this. If they took his information and this stuff, and
it kind of looks like a bell.
right,
If you're in that
I don't know
time,
about you, it looks
if you're
like a
in
bell.
that time area before, Roswell and saucers and science fiction and all that stuff.
Yep.
You'd go, that looks like a bell.
Yeah. Huh.
You describe it
That
as a
looks
bell.
like a bell.
Nazi bell.
Well, then we actually did separate research on this guy. And Garrett, you heard what did you hear happened to him?
So after the war, an aging and impoverished Victor concentrated on the techniques to improve agriculture yields and other stuff like that. Based on implosion, here we go. Let me try to get the right one. Energy generator known as the Trout turbine, based on his implosion theories. This is said to have attracted American entrepreneurs who in 1958 took him, so from Austria, after the war, from Austria into America, and his plans, models, and prototypes to Texas. A proposal deal turned sour, and the strains were too much for Victor, who returned to Austria empty-handed, broken, and exhausted. This is the part that's interesting to me. Victor died 5 days after. He died 5 days later after returning.
That's a little
so
I
sus.
thought that was a little interesting.
So nowhere in there had anything to do with the U.S. government arresting him, holding him.
This is from the Guardian, so an official source.
Right. So I heard I checked out a few videos, and one of them said that he was held in the U.S. government because the Nazis wanted his information. The U.S. government was like, well, obviously we need to like take you and see what you know, and they took all of his research. They took everything from him, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And then he basically left with nothing. And that's when he returned to that back home. So I think the US government then got all of his information after that.
Yeah. Probably
because they held him for almost a year.
Hey, come over here. We're interested in your
Hey, you want to
invention.
work for NASA?
We're interested in this
first day he sees all the Nazi guys that were interrogating him like the previous year. And he's like, "Hey, Victor!" And he's like,
You got
"No."
paper Dang it.
Oh man, that
Starts
sucks.
looking around. There's a lot of scars on cheeks and stuff, and you're like,
Yeah, it's like I recognize these guys. They're like, "Oh yeah,
my name is Thomas James.
hey, we already got all your research right here." Oh,
Kansas.
he's like, "That's my notebook. How did you?
It
How
is
did you get
our
my
notebook.
This is our notebook. You see my name, and it's like Victor's crossed off, and it
It's
says like
marked up.
Ivan or something.
Property of.
Yeah, exactly.
United States.
Yeah,
So yeah, 5 days.
Yeah.
I find that interesting. It's like he
yeah.
comes over to the U.S. with all of his inventions and all that stuff, and then the thing falls through. Possibly gets held up by the American government, and then takes all of his shit, and then 5 days later he goes away.
Yeah, I
It
think
would be
I
sus
think
if he died
a
over there.
merge of both of those probably is more
Mhm.
close to the truth.
So we go
So-
down the line.
Yeah, yeah. Now
We're in the
we have
70s
so yeah. Now in the 70s, we got Tom Ogle. He's I think he's around in that time, right?
Mhm.
Another carburetor. He accidentally creates the Pogue device essentially. He said he like poked a hole in his
Mhm.
what was it,
He
like
was,
a
he was
lawnmower?
working on
It
his
was a
lawnmower.
lawnmower.
He was working on his
Right.
lawnmower, and he accidentally poked a hole, or there was some damage to the fuel can at the bottom, and then he
He did a
connected
little
it.
loopy.
Jerry rigged it,
He was like,
So
"Oh, well,
that-
there's a
and
hole
it
down here,
ran
so I'll,
for like
put a tube."
97 hours.
He was essentially recycling of some
Yeah.
sort.
Right. Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
fumes. You're recycling the fumes
Just
from
put it right back in.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it was
Which again
essentially
is how
an
is
alternate
how the Bindle,
version of the Pogue. Really? Oh,
how
you're
the Bindle
right.
machine works as well, supposedly.
Right. Yeah, that's
It works
true.
on the same principle.
You know, the more I look into this kind of stuff, the more I don't blame Malcolm Bendel for going to Fiji and going, I'm can't be in
Screw
the
this.
States.
I don't
I'm
want
going to
it be.
Fiji. I'm going to Fiji. I'm going to like, well, I don't know, probably some random island, that gave him electricity in a warehouse.
Maybe somebody
to work
asked
on
him
it.
a question, because it seems like it'll go, if they're obscure enough, they will just harass them into silence and they'll go away. If
Hmm.
they're I feel like it's if they can be, they're more what's the word I'm looking for, respected inventors. They have patents. Maybe they worked in the government. Maybe they were part of the Navy. They were a fucking
Yeah.
general. People that they can't just like make go away. Those people
Mhm.
get hit by cars. Those people get
They will be
heart
made to
attacks
go
suddenly.
away.
The people that
Yeah.
you can't just, here, I'm going to threaten you into silence. So like maybe a
True.
Bindle, they can threaten into silence. He'll just leave.
Or
But
get,
if it's somebody
get
more
Joe
notary-
Rogan's episode taken down, or I
Mm.
mean, because that happened. I would love to watch that episode, man.
Yeah, I want to
Well,
see
we
it.
never see the
I want
light
to
of
see it.
day.
We're never gonna see it, which
But
sucks.
back to Tom, I guess.
Okay, all right. Ogo, right. So he took what he learned from his lawnmower, and he turned his Oldsmobile. What kind of car did he have? I don't remember.
I can't
It was
remember
like
exactly the
it
truck,
was
but
an
he
old
turned his
freaking
car.
10. It was 10 miles per gallon. His car. All right.
Yeah.
And it ran, for 2 gallons, he ran for like 400 miles.
Ford Galaxy.
Ford Galaxy.
A Ford Galaxy. I do
1970
not know what that
Ford
looks like.
Galaxy.
Oh,
What year?
I remember it was like a
Depends. Sure,
freaking
it's
tank,
gas-
dude.
Gas guzzler.
1970. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was 10. Well, 10 miles per gallon was probably good back then.
Yeah.
Right. Who knows? For a car, and those were, but everything was steel, and
much
everything was
heavier,
made of
too.
metal.
Oh,
Like all the
Oldsmobile.
buttons, everything was metal.
Oglemobile.
And yeah, he deemed it the Oglemobile. And like they tried to ransack it and like look to see if there was hidden gas tanks and whatnot, and they proved that it was real. Like he actually designed this thing to work. Yeah. And yeah, this article is perfect actually. So let's see.
You wanna grab
Imagine
it
what we
somewhere?
could have had if this was allowed to go into the mainstream.
Right?
We'd
Let's
be
see,
flying cars right now.
Scroll down, because this is That was right there at his.
So this is like his.
In the El Paso Times article, EP
Back
Fuel
lines.
Systems inventor claims 160 miles per gallon. That was Ogle. He attempted to replace windshield wipers with pressurized air, but failed. So he's an inventor.
He's trying something.
All right, he got his 4-stroke lawnmower. Okay, that's where he discovered he punctured the fuel tank. Okay. He removed the carburetor from the motor and he placed the hose connecting the fuel tank to the carburetor intake jet, allowing the motor to run off the gasoline vapors, and it ran for 96 hours. Okay, he began to experiment the same process in a car, failing several attempts to convert a basic idea into a device that would work in ordinary cars. Jones wrote that Ogle finally succeeded in converting one of his own cars, a 1972 Thunderbird, and racked up 60,000 miles powered by the system, getting more than 100 miles to the gallon. This early success motivated Ogle to seek help in further developing his invention, which omitted the carburetor and fuel pump and replaced them with a complicated system of hoses and filters. Ogle met El Paso businessman James Peck, the owner of Peck's Automotive Service in Northeast El Paso. Peck granted Ogle access to his shop and provided the necessary equipment for Ogle's vaporized fuel system experiments, including a 1970s Ford Galaxy. In 1977, a Times reporter, the young inventor and his assistant drove the experimental car equipped with a vaporized fuel system from Deming, New Mexico. The goal to prove that with his system, a car could travel 200 miles on just 2 gallons of gas. On that Saturday, the 24-year-old did just that. He was 24.
Yeah.
Wow. This is what the internet took from us. Yeah, the internet took kids in learning how to invent. Like, to me, I look at a 24-year-old now, I just see a kid.
TikTok.
You know what I mean? Yeah, just dumb. You know what I mean? Like, man, it sucks. Yeah, but now this is where there's a pull up the article that I have. So Ogle wanted to be rich, and he even said, like, I know I'm going to be rich, but you know what? I'm not going to sell my device. This is basically one of his.
That's a lawnmower.
This looks just like almost, maybe in a little bit different configuration, like the Malcolm Bendel engine. That
maybe Malcolm Bendel did his research and just was like, I should just figure this out and add a bunch of complicated words and make it seem exciting.
Yes.
I don't know, the thunderstorm generator, or maybe it's just anyway. So Ogle he was like, look, I know that this thing is going to be awesome. I do not want. No, the article. Yeah, it's right under that. I posted a screenshot of a newspaper article. Okay. Now he wanted to be rich, but he's like, I'm not going to sell it. People were trying to buy this from him. They were like, it will make you rich. But he found out that they were going to shelf it. They were going to buy it from him for millions and millions of dollars and just get rid of it. And he was like, no, I want this to be like, I want to be known for this. Like, this is going to change cars. It's going to change engines forever. And denied it. He was like, no, I'm not going to sell to you then. So it's a sad case because he ended up being freaking taken out. Same exact thing. He got ransacked and
he apparently died of a drug overdose.
Yeah.
And his family said he didn't have a history of using drugs. He wasn't using drugs at that time. To them, it was completely out of character and it didn't make any sense. So,
no, he was taken out.
A lot of
because
stuff.
Guess what? We still don't have cars that get 200 miles a gallon.
Right.
What's
they had it 100 years ago.
Right now, non-hybrids.
Let's see. Best
probably 30 non-hybrid, maybe 50 if the car weighs nothing. You know what I mean?
On the highway or something like that. Okay.
Right. I'm thinking highway.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
That's a
with
huge
no like hybrid system. Yeah. Yeah, it's an insane difference. Well, and the freaking 50s, they're weak as shit. You know what I mean?
For
Like really
36
small,
miles per
light cars.
gallon?
Is
That's
that the best? Yeah.
That's what the
Okay.
internet's
Not
telling me.
that makes sense
That's
actually.
crazy
Wow.
low.
But like with the newest
I mean, compared to this.
hybrid battery combo systems, whatever. But batteries, it's another thing. You're mining lithium. You're mining all these rare earth metals to like create this new system. When we got the stuff that works perfectly.
Yeah,
it's insane. Like,
but
I don't know why the oil activists
industries.
aren't fighting for this. Just stop oil. It's like, well, we can actually make it like 100 times more efficient. Why aren't you fighting for that?
Yeah,
like
it's
learn
because
about
all
this.
that shit's all that's bullshit anyways, and it's stupid
It's true.
activists that are just
you're
listening
right.
to what
You're
their
true.
professors
I
are
know.
telling them, and the professors
That's
are
true.
just telling them the same shit that they're being told to tell them from
Yeah,
these
that's true.
same oil bullshit people that they want to
Yeah.
keep these industries going. Because if you
Yeah.
say, "Oh, we
You're
have
right.
these efficiencies," then that efficiency means less money to these people. That means, oh,
Correct.
we can't get money out of you because it's more efficient.
Yeah,
So
it's that simple, and that's
that
the
vicious
fucked
cycle.
up part. That's why that Secrecy Act, I just hate it.
Yeah.
It's because it's basically the same shit. It's not national security. Shut up.
It's the same thing. It's
Come
the same
on.
reason we have the wind turbines that destroy the land and kill animals,
kill
that
birds,
aren't
and
really efficient,
and still use a lot of oil.
Oh,
People don't
yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
They have to be oiled up. Like they use oil, and then they use like a ridiculous amount of concrete for the base. So
Yeah.
all the trucks, all the gas that's used to like get all of the shit and the manufacturing of the blades, which don't decompose. So then
Right.
once those have their shelf life of like 10 years, they're at a landfill for 30,000 years. Sorry, I
all
could
a
go on
scam,
about
bro.
There's no
windmills are
energy.
such
All a scam.
bullshit.
Well, green energy
Windmills.
is it almost feels
Correct.
like a lie when we talk about even just car batteries. Oh my god, electric cars are great. Well, what is powering your grid
Right.
first and foremost?
Ding,
Right.
ding, ding, ding.
And then
Coal.
how are these made?
Yeah. Where do they go?
Yeah,
God,
what happens
people are so
when
stupid.
you destroy it?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's packaging the same old where they get money in a way that makes environmentalists feel good. You go, it's green energy. Here's an electric car, and they go, oh, I feel
Yeah.
good in my tummy.
Here's a badge.
But they're in the back, they're like,
look
"Cha-ching."
at me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Well,
morally superior to you. That's really the
Well,
the
the
feeling they
government
want.
goes, oh, you invented a carburetor that works, 100 times more efficient.
Yep.
We're gonna take.
So if you
that up.
invent that, enjoy your 200 miles per gallon. Okay.
And don't
Hook
tell
your family
anyone.
up. Hook your friends up. Tell them not to tell anyone. And
Well, the Y-Files, they had a great. AJ
Here,
made
pull
a
this
great
down.
point at the end of it. He said, if you're an inventor, if you're out there and you're working on stuff, still do that. Still tinker. Still try to find these inventions, but don't go to the patent office, because it's clear that if you go to the patent office, you will get got. Okay, whatever manner it will happen, they will call you. They will harass you. They will kill you in some situations. You will die mysteriously, or the government will just buy it up and they will take it. So take your invention and release it, open source, release
it on the
let
internet.
everybody know, and give it away for free.
Here it is. Here's how you make it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is the story
Otherwise,
of
you can't do it.
Jurassic.
But
It
people want to
is
make
the story
money.
of Jurassic Park
Oh my god.
or Jurassic World, whatever the fuck. It's so stupid. You gotta
Oh, is that the
open
new
source
one?
Yeah.
The new one that just came out?
Actually
Oh,
legit
okay.
the
I haven't
story.
seen it yet.
Oh my god.
We gotta open source, man. But he's right. We have to open source because the government will fucking suck it up and it will
And it
disappear
sucks.
forever.
And you know what? I think there's enough. If it's a good enough device that's going to change humanity, I think there's enough good people in the world that would actually like give you money.
Yeah.
And like pay for this.
Like you will make it. I think you'll still make enough money.
You should still make a company. You should still try to, use your technology to create a company to actually offer it as for humans. But also know that there's going to be companies that are going to be able to produce it faster and cheaper than you are.
Mhm.
But the internet will make sure that it's got your name on it. I think that's the best you can
And you
ask.
can't be silenced if you've already.
Kind of what
come out
Ogle
and
wanted.
It's
defended
already
it.
out
That's what
there.
Ogle wanted. He wanted to be the Oldsmobile or whatever the he
Oglemobile.
wanted. The Oglemobile, yeah, something, or the
Really
Ogle
hard to
engine.
say.
Yeah, it's not a good flow. but
Ogsmobile.
Maybe it's better off that he got. Never mind. No,
Yeah.
No,
I'm just
oh
kidding.
my god.
Wow.
Just kidding. No,
I'm
just
Team
kidding.
Ogle.
I'm Team Ogle too. Well, Pogue. I mean, really, it was the original.
Oh well, yeah, that too.
Version. But there's others, isn't there? You said you found a couple more that also had the same device, right?
Well, not the same exact device, but another
Different
efficiency.
method.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Stanley Meyer, right? Stan Meyer, the
Mhm.
water car.
H2O water car. This is actual car. Ran off of tap water, not because there was an invention that was way
Or
further
salt
back.
water. Any
Yeah,
kind of water.
Invention that was way further back where they figured out a way to use water, but it had to be pure water. There was no minerals or anything in
Right.
it,
Yeah.
and it wasn't very like a
Still.
feasible thing to.
Oh,
to do.
it's not easy to do because having pure water takes a lot of energy in itself
Right.
already.
True,
And then
true.
the method of splitting that water and hydrogen molecule, it takes like
It's complicated. And
Yeah.
it's not efficient at all to actually be a
do
viable
it that way. Yeah.
invention. But this guy invented a way that you could just use regular tap water or salt
Any
water,
water.
like you said, any water.
Yeah, literally
Pee.
anything.
That's my dream car. A pee
He just pees in it and it
car.
works.
You could pee
You-
into it.
You got to
Perfect for
friggin'
road
like
trips.
This
you know,
is
a little
recycling
thing.
at its
You
best.
just drive it.
Pure
You just,
recycling.
You just pop the cap
Oh,
and just
but
pee
imagine
in.
the
Exactly.
fumes of that.
the smell.
Ugh.
Well, who cares? They're behind
Purify.
you.
You would put a purifier on the back. Okay, that's fine.
Cities will like
Just smell
like
like
New York, I
vinegar. a little
guess.
bit.
Well, no, you just have it go right back into the engine. You know, just
Yeah,
like
we use the other invention.
we got bring them together. We got Pogue.
Yeah.
You know, the Ogle device.
So Stanley
Okay.
Meyer, the way he died, because I went and wrote down all the ways that they died because I thought that was the most.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, this was very, very interesting.
So he went to dinner. So there's the same kind of scenario where people are interested in his ideas, kind of like Ogle. They've got investors, different groups going, "Hey, we should patent this. We should do this. We should mass produce this." So he was at a dinner with two other investors, and he takes a drink, and he immediately starts like he starts dying, and he screams out, "They poisoned me."
Huh.
And then he
Mhm.
passes away. His official death on the toxicology and whatever, they said there was no poison in his system.
Uh-huh.
Sure, right?
What year was
that's
this?
gonna be-
This was
Uh,
98.
Yeah, in the 90s.
Oh, 98? Yeah, it was like
They couldn't forge
1970,
that.
1980 something when the CIA brought their heart attack gun in. You remember this? The heart attack
That
gun?
was the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like 70s or
This was
80s. Well, it
definitely
was
post that.
before 98. I know that for a fact. But yeah, that was untraceable. You couldn't tell.
Right.
They could shoot you with this. It looked like a 9mm, and boom, you untraceable. You have a heart attack and die, and they get away with it. You don't think that they also had
His
something they could
official-
slip in your drink?
his
Bro, that's
official cause of
rudimentary.
death was
That
brain
patent was-
aneurysm.
Yeah.
Brain aneurysm.
Brain
huh?
aneurysm, which apparently some poisons can cause brain aneurysm.
I bet you that patent got hidden away.
Shelved.
If that was a thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, national security, of
Fuck
course.
away, yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But use it for
People,
yourself.
Water
people
car?
would
Come
use the water. Well, I mean, it's illegal to use rainwater in some states, which I find insane on your own property.
Drink
That's
or
ridiculous.
You're not allowed to store rainwater. Yeah, I think Colorado is one of the states because the water goes to California and Arizona.
So
and like
other people own
if-
it.
if
They're like, you
enough
can't catch it.
basically, yeah, if enough people gather water, it would ruin like the water table for other states. It's something along those lines. Certain townships too. Okay, chat knows what I'm talking about. Oh, that's Meta. What's up, Meta?
What's up, Meta?
Arkansas has the same shit. Yeah, it's so insane. Wait, Australia too.
For real?
It's really crazy to me that
That can't be in
if
Texas,
you buy
right?
a property that you're not allowed to collect rainwater. I think that's absolutely insane.
Yeah, you can fuck
And,
right off with that.
oh, we do
Yeah,
that.
it's really
No way.
insane. Like way to steal. It's like property tax, same thing. It's like you are not a sovereign citizen if you're not allowed to
You
do
can't
that
take
kind of
water. You can't store your
baseline
own water. It
shit.
comes from the heavens, man.
Right. I know, it's insane, man.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't. It's not owned by anybody.
You
except
can't
me, 'cause I caught
monopolize
it.
water. It's so that's
Oh, but they
I
do.
guess they can.
Yep. Big water. That's who took Stan out. Probably
maybe.
Big water.
something along those lines. People would be having their own water tanks just to fuel their cars. Probably.
Yeah, I think the last one we should go into before we go into
Go on.
suits. This one is interesting because it comes back around to other topics.
Oh, I love this. I love it. The Sparky.
Floyd Sweet Sparky.
Oh yeah.
He invented. Now I'm not going to pretend to understand what he invented. Here,
Yeah.
Vacuum triode amplifier.
Oh yeah.
is-
Vacuum triode amplifier. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You don't
okay,
know-
okay.
You don't know about that?
No, what-
I'm glad you
tell it
know
to me.
about it.
Yeah.
Tell me
No,
about
of course. I got nothing. Chat. What?
I do not know what the invention was because I'm a big dumb.
But apparently, his invention uses magnetic waves and converts it
Oh.
to energy.
So
Cool.
Do you know how they use magnets to hover? How they
Yeah.
can do that?
Yeah.
It's
Sure.
kind of it wasn't the main factor of what the invention was for, but it created an anti-gravity field.
Right.
It was a high energy. I think it was another one of those like zero. It's not 0 point energy, but kind of pulling the energy out of the magnetic
nothingness.
the
ether.
The ether. So it was a machine that
Ah.
did that, but it also created negative gravity.
Oh, this reminds me of we were talking. Ashton Forbes was on, and he brought up a device, and it was
solid state
two-
energy generator.
Yeah, when two magnetic things are brought super close together and not touching, there's something created there, and I think that's what this is.
What it is.
Solid state magnet pioneer. Okay, well, let me read this here. The late Floyd Sparky Sweet created a breakthrough magnetic solid state energy generator. For complex reasons, he did not develop his device into a commercially viable product. However, as magnetics specialist with a distinguished industrial career, Sweet was not a man whose technical claims could be easily dismissed by critics.
See,
His story, yeah. So he was incredibly smart and was renowned
the
for his
accolades.
gifts. Right. Okay.
can't just be whisked away into the darkness.
His story is important for three reasons. First, credibility. Credible witnesses saw his invention convert the invisible energy of space into usable amounts of electric power without fuel, batteries, or connection to an outlet. Second, he was subjected to the same kinds of harassment that inventors we met in part 1 had to face, including threats on his life. Third, and most important, Sweet's research has inspired the work of other space energy inventors, some of whom may well produce a useful stationary magnet device. It's
Good
been
luck.
done.
Good luck.
It's been done. I haven't watched the interview on Joe Rogan that Ashton referenced multiple times when we had him on.
Yeah.
I don't. If chat, do you know who I'm talking about? It was, man. I gotta watch that interview because he was the guy was talking about the government having this exact kind of technology. Wow, a vacuum triode amplifier. That might be what it's called. When you bring two magnets so close together, there's something, and I'm talking like at a microscopic level, like macro or micro, small, micro.
Yeah.
Nanometers or something. For decades, new energy researchers talked about the possibility of treating a magnet so that its magnetic field would continuously shake or vibrate. On rare occasions, Sweet saw this effect, called self-oscillation, occur in electric transformers. He felt it could be coaxed into doing something useful, such as producing energy. Sweet thought that if he could find the precise way to shake or disturb a magnet's force field, the field would continue to shake by itself. It would be similar to striking a bell and having the bell keep on ringing. That
Interesting.
That makes sense, though. That's I get it. Why not, right? If there's a natural occurrence of self-oscillation, why not be able to harness that? It reminds me of the guy who was just working on a compass and saying, "Oh, I just used the magnetic the forces that what
It's
powers the
literally called
compass."
magnetic force.
Yeah.
Force is a
Right.
type of energy,
Right.
right?
You can,
But,
if you
you
can
know-
harness that force and create, you're really not even creating
You're just
infinite energy. You're just
changing.
using the energy that's already there, which is the same thing Tesla was doing, which is the same thing that like Thomas Henry Moray was doing and Lester Headshot was doing. Like they're all doing the same thing, and that's what's so interesting about going down this rabbit hole with this is like you'll find an inventor that invents something. They, for whatever reason, the invention doesn't take off. The patent office does whatever. They spirit it away. Then another one. They similar means, similar direction. Find another thing. It's just almost like they're getting the same thing through different avenues, and then every time it gets. And you know what? All of these things are kind of revolving around. We talked about it earlier. Some kind of craft would be using a extremely efficient way of powering a 0-point energy or something like this. The anti-gravity aspects of this, it's all kind of like points in that direction, which is funny because we didn't even end up we didn't start off with that intent to find all this. We kind of ended up here in like the same direction as all the other stuff we talk about. It was weird, dude. And like, I just kept going down the hole, man. I was like, okay, there's this, and then there's that guy, and then there's this guy, and then you were putting stuff in there, and I was like, there's so many, dude. And we really haven't even gotten. There's a bunch.
There's so many more. There's so many more. You guys have no idea.
These are the prominent dudes too.
Yeah, there's some that they were studying different ways to use sound and destroying cancer cells.
Right.
Like,
oh my gosh,
harnessing vibrations and killing cancer cells, and those scientists disappeared. Maybe we'll do a part 2 at some point and go down that rabbit hole.
I was gonna say Barabar Caves. Who knows what that could have been?
Or Egypt.
I don't know, the fucking pyramids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of talk about
Yosef Awan's dad in the Pyramid Code talked about how some of the pyramids in Egypt were not tombs, but they were medicinal spots that you would lay. Like the priest would say, "What's ailing you? Oh, you got something wrong with your head? Go lay in this pyramid. You lay in there for a day, and you feel it resonates to a certain frequency, and then." I mean, I think there's something to that, man.
Proved if they took all the different the frequencies, they put it in an array and shot it so all of the sound waves would like focus into one point, and if they made that one point hover over a cancer cell, they could kill it. And it would like the cancer cell, they had like a whole, they zoomed in on and everything. Like they had the cancer cell tried to replicate, and when it replicated, it like disintegrated itself. And that was through the sound alone. And this is like real science that they proved. So, yeah.
We need to go down that rabbit hole. Medical devices that got
I think
democratized.
this is one of those things that we could revisit whenever, you know.
Absolutely.
You know, Gary's going to have some cool things to say as well.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure he's got some interesting things he learned from an Art Bell episode. You know, that's freaking cool that we don't even know about. So we miss you, Gary.
Just to get back to this guy, he was talking to people about the invention. There were investors, and then he started getting harassed. He put in the patent office. He was like, "Hey, I got this invention." Then he started getting harassed. He started getting random phone calls from payphones around the city over and over and over and over, and harassing and harassing and harassing. And then he reported it to, fatal mistake, the FBI. Yep. He went to the FBI and said, "Hey, I'm getting harassed."
They're like, "Yeah, it's us."
Yeah. So then
heart attack gun.
2 men showed up at his house to have a conversation with him and his wife. And 2 hours after those 2 men left, he had a heart attack. His wife called the ambulance. Ambulance showed up.
I was just joking about the heart attack gun.
The ambulance
showed up. That's not even the weirdest part either.
Pick him up. Then they wouldn't let her get on the ambulance.
Yeah, that's weird.
What
Several
ambulance
hours
was
later,
that?
called, said your husband died of a heart attack. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot. And then after he was dead, the FBI showed up at his house and took all of his work.
The next day.
The next day.
Yeah, they came there and said, "We're confiscating all this."
Sorry for your loss. We're taking all your husband's
that's
stuff.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot which inventor it was. I think it was it Stanley? When he made his invention, he put fake numbers on the patent that he put in.
This guy.
It
was this guy. Stanley.
What was this
Stanley
guy?
Meyer?
Never mind. Sparky. Because then you can't replicate it at its entirety.
Yeah, he
And
kept it.
it's
Smart
kind of
instead.
a smart way to prevent them from,
Stealing it
taking your
and using
device
it.
entirely. But I mean, it doesn't prevent you from his death.
Didn't stop them from killing him, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Open source.
That was awesome. That was friggin'
there you go.
very cool.
There's gonna be
Chat,
more.
what'd you think? Have you smashed the like button yet, though, chat? Really? That's all I want to know.
Help us not get heart attacked.
Yes, we
You
do
gotta hit that
not
like
want
button.
to die.
Yeah.
We do not want to go missing.
These are all stories from the internet that are made up from Chat GPT or something.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. Well, let's get to soups, shall we? Hey, Mark Clark celebrating 28 months as a member. That's a long time. That's great. Thank you, Mark Clark. Appreciate you. Can't watch live. Adam's in charge. Have a great night. I mean,
We're holding down the fort.
We're a team, This is a team effort. I just
Yeah.
happen to be, reading the soups. It's
And
He's
fine.
good. He can read. See,
I can read. Yeah.
really important for hosting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it helps. Or not.
Or
It could be entertaining.
I'm not bringing up. I'm not talking about anyone in particular.
I was gonna say Gary when he pronounced Kakarot as crack carrot.
or Jose.
Joseph.
It's Joseph. I mean, he's not wrong. It's Jose Joseph. That's like.
I know that was very funny though. Okay. Quantum Sledgehammer gifting 5 memberships to the channel. Thank you very much, Quantum Sledgehammer. You're a G. Wolf for $20. Wait, sorry. Western Civilization for 2. What about the second law of Gary dynamics? Yeah.
Is
We're
it linked with
experiencing
the
it right now.
thermodynamic law?
Directly.
Where the energy, if it's lost, it's in the form of heat.
Mm.
I guess.
Gary
Okay.
is just lost, I think, is the second rule.
Yes.
Of Gary
Yeah, there
Oh.
it is.
There we
Just
go. There we go.
lost. Yeah, he made it to the desert location and we haven't heard from him since. Wolf for $20. Thank you, Wolf. Can you give a shout out to my very small channel, The Night Trek? I just did my first live stream and plan on doing more. Nice. I review media and contribute to the shared love people like us have for our passions. Thanks to everyone. All right, Wolf. Good
There
shit,
you go.
man. Keep it up.
The
Yeah,
Night
the
Trek.
Night Trek. I
I
like
the
that.
name. Yeah.
The Night Trek. That's good. Yeah. Good luck.
Mysterious.
Keep at it. Southeastern Kaiju for $2. Demons aren't real. There. I said it. Come on at me. I didn't
Now-
say that. That
Demons are
wasn't
real,
me.
dog.
That
Demons are
was
real.
that was Kaiju. Not I didn't damn it, I said it out loud.
Kaiju. That's what a demon would say. That's all I'm saying. I don't know.
It's like how I choose to not believe believe that ghosts are real, but if I acknowledge it, let's just not
Yeah.
acknowledge them.
I believe in
and
demons.
Just ignore them.
I straight up believe
Yeah.
in demons.
And same
Yeah.
thing with ghosts, which I'm
Yeah.
deathly afraid of, including
I
reptiles.
think
now,
evil's
too.
real.
Yeah.
I think
Evil's very
demons. I think they are in people. Certain people are demons. You know what I mean?
More evil
Real.
than
I can see that
others.
too.
Yeah.
But also demons.
But also demons. All right. Dung is fun for $5. Interesting name. I like. I'm not sure if that's a fetish. Anyway, let's not dwell. How do you know the demon isn't named Baal or Baal or Legion? Yeah, I don't know. That Annabelle. Like, how do they
Could
know
be
it's
Legion.
Annabelle? Right? I mean, yeah. Who
I think
knows?
that's
I
what
don't know.
the child named it. Was that?
The original owner.
I can't
or
remember the
something?
original story, but I think that's how.
Well, no, they said the
name, right?
demon, the kid who it's a kid, like an evil kid named
Inside
Annabelle. that is.
But how did they get the
like
name?
Annabelle.
Oh, Annabelle.
Annabelle.
Okay, I'm not getting
Well,
this.
I see what you.
maybe
You don't get ball as a
you
demon.
don't. You know, Baal.
Is this
I don't
like
know.
Annabelle.
religious thing?
That's a
Annabelle.
biblical thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
probably why.
Anyway.
Mhm.
Dung is fun for another 5. Says more likely the redheaded tall people are Vikings because Vikings have been in the United States.
This is
Yeah, I
true.
mean, I have heard about redheaded, like the redheads in Ireland. Didn't we talk about this like I don't know, a couple months ago or something? Like, where did I read about this?
There's a lot of
original
redheads. up there.
Ireland, or the Irish are like redheaded giants or something. It would be crazy if that Poland tomb had just like a bunch of redheads in it. I would
Yeah.
definitely
That
go
would
see
be
that.
interesting.
I would have to make a trip. Dung is fun for $10 this time. Thank you, Dung,
Thank you,
for all
Dung.
your support. I have 3 theories about white people. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Either they lived in snowy areas or caves,
Okay.
Okay.
or all right, or they came from a spaceship,
Hmm.
which would explain their lack of darkness to protect them from radiation.
Oh, like a melanin
Guess
thing.
so.
Interesting.
I mean, caves also would do that.
Yeah, well, if you lived in a moon base underground, you would not get sun
You might
at all.
be a little pale.
You wouldn't
You'd
need
be
to have dark skin. at all.
very pale. I
Mhm.
mean, and over 1,000 years, that who knows how long, right? I mean, well, how long did the Younger Dryas last? 2,000 years or something? About 1,500? I don't know. Something.
11,600 years ago was the end of it, and then
It was a couple thousand years or
Yeah, I think so.
something. Between the
That's a
start
lot
of it
of
and the end of it.
generations.
Right. That's a lot of generations of escaping calamity or
Mhm.
just anyway. Interesting theory though. I like that. Kevin Hunts for 50. Hey, Kevin Hunts, thank
Kevin.
you so much. Wow.
Kevin, this for you.
Okay, all right. Hitler invented the P Ness pump. I'm just reading it how you wrote it, and they killed him for it. Oh,
He broke it.
I did.
He broke the
Things-
invention.
Things you learn. I had no idea. I
didn't
thought that
know.
was
I didn't
Swedish.
know
Kevin.
he had such a small penis.
Wasn't it sweet? Why do you think I'm here? No, sorry. Let's not dwell on that. Yeah, it works. All right. Ministry of Wrong Think for 5. Did they talk about the cartel of multiple electric companies who agreed to come all together and limit how long light bulbs can last? No,
We did not
but
talk about that, but it is a
I
thing.
did
Yeah.
hear about this. Yeah. Because
General
there's light bulbs
Electric.
that last for freaking ever, right? But they're like, no, we need them to not last forever.
Yeah, they have to be this.
So stupid, dude. I hate it, man. I miss the days where products were made, you only bought one because it lasted forever.
Decades.
And that was it.
decades.
Well, that
Yeah.
was before the LED came around. That was when it was still like
true.
incandescent and the original. However, what were those? They weren't incandescent, but the regular light bulbs, the glass ones that we had for
Right.
100 years, they were all relegated to like this certain wavelength. But yeah, we should go down that rabbit hole again.
Part 2. Eventually, we'll get back here. Definitely. B Chains 315 for 5 says Porsche built a Tiger tank that was a hybrid engine and could run for longer and faster than any tank at the time. Only it consistently caught fire. Well, there's that.
See? Yeah.
Pros and cons.
Yeah. Well, that's
Probably
cool. I never
it probably
heard of
created too much heat and caused the fires. Then
that makes sense.
and if it's a
I
hybrid
didn't know
engine,
Porsche worked with the Nazis.
Yeah.
Is that
well,
true?
I mean,
I
first
mean, it's a
I've heard
Tiger
of it.
tank. The Tiger tank
it's a
is Nazi-
German
tank.
car, isn't it? Porsche?
Is it?
Is it?
I
don't know.
thought Porsche was. Maybe I'm thinking of the other car.
I don't
The
know.
one with the
That-
horse on it. I don't like those European pieces of trash. I'm all
Ferrari.
about that American muscle.
Oh, I
Ferrari.
love
That's what I'm
American
thinking. An
cars.
Italian Ferrari. Also,
right.
and Nazi adjacent.
Yeah. I want a Toyota. That's what I want. Yeah.
Hmm.
Dude, the new tanks. Have you seen like the new shit? Dude, they're
Mm.
insane. They got like auto loaders.
They-
One guy can do everything. Just he
Really?
drives it. and then just like aims and it freaking auto loads and shoots. It's insane.
I
dude.
found out that my great grandfather.
Yes,
No,
I heard about this.
No, my grandfather.
Yeah.
No, my great grandfather was a tanker in the Battle of the Bulge under
That's
Patton.
Whoa.
fucking badass.
I didn't know this until we went to his grave to bury my grandmother, and it's on his gravestone.
You're
I was
like, what?
Excuse me, what is this? You never told me about this. I knew he was in the military, but I didn't know he was like in World War II in the Battle of the Bulge in a tank. Like it's like way cooler. It's like orders of magnitude cooler.
Wow.
So I'm trying to find out more about him. But
It's
yeah,
pretty cool.
Super cool.
That's intense.
Yeah,
I want that deep dive video.
Yeah,
check out my badass great grandfather.
Super cool.
Badass.
Schmitty. He was very German, but he fought the Germans.
Schmitty.
And his name was Schmitty.
Cool.
Yeah, Schmitty.
I like it. Hell yeah. Mellow yellow for $20. Why are there ridges on coins?
It's counterfeit, right?
I've heard rumors.
Is there a thing? I thought it was
it was to prevent people from cutting the edges off to slowly create more. Like if a gold
their
coin,
own coin,
you cut the edge. No, you cut the edge off and sell the material for like raw gold or silver.
If there's no ridges, it's like just a flat.
Then
edge,
you could. Well, then you could tell.
Edge.
If you could tell, oh well, you cut the edge off. I'm not going to accept this coin.
Right.
So the ridges created this clipping. It's called. Thank you. Yeah.
Do you think that's what the Roman? You know that it's not the Antikythera, but it's like that Roman dihectahedron. What is that thing called?
Dodecahedron.
Dodecahedron. Do you think that's what that's for?
Both sides.
Yeah, because it's got multiple holes in it, and they're different size holes.
Oh,
but they're not
I see
all
what you
standardized.
Mean. It's like a money changer's device
that's
to
that's one of the theories.
Let me see the size of your coin. This one's clip this coin. Get out of here with this. No.
Yeah, there was like
that's like interesting theory.
Rich women were buried with them. So
okay, is this the device that you're thinking of? Because this is
dodecahedron. That's how you say it. Yeah, that thing. So that was like
it's just like a measure.
They're different holes, different size. I never even really thought about it.
It's a different size, but the dodecahedrons that they found, they're not all standardized sizes. So like
maybe it's of the time because coins
maybe it's regional
sizes too.
Right. Exactly.
The area of the Gauls, like the northern.
So many different coins. You know, who knows?
Yeah,
a new emperor would come in and be like, "Nah, I want my face on there."
Yes.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So change them all, change the size.
What it's actually for. They just know that it's like was ubiquitous in a way.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good theory.
Very interesting.
People also said that they were like candle holders and stuff, and I don't know.
That sounds like bullshit.
That's silly.
I feel like the coins more like
yeah. Ministry of Wrong Think for 5 says
I say some dumb shit, Rainer. You're right.
Well, calm down. Calm down. It's true.
Hey,
this explains why the guy from TikTok who made an electricity ball / flamethrower rifle haven't seen them go mainstream yet. Oh, yeah. Then there's a skull there. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think happened to that person? Oh, sad. Channel Surf celebrating a member for 2 months. Appreciate you, Channel Surf. Thank you.
Channel Surf.
With the massive power requirements for AI, wouldn't tech companies use their unlimited resources to uncover free energy tech? Yeah, I mean, they're probably in on it. You know, like the tops of those companies are the governments. You know, they're probably all sit in the same rooms and they're like, yeah, but it's not worth it. We can't release this to the public. Right? What do you guys think?
What companies are the AI companies linked to? And you have to think of the pros and cons of them uncovering said technology and the blowback that could come with it. Because most companies aren't just one singular company. They're the parent company to A, B, C, D, and E.
Yeah. Or they're A, B, C, D, and E.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's a good point. And then I'll go all the way up top is just BlackRock, who's just telling them, nope. Mm-mm. Right. Or Vanguard. Nope. Sorry. No, you're not allowed to do that. Yeah. Mellow Yellow just dropping a 20. Just dropping a 20 bomb. Thank you. Thank you, Mellow Yellow. Appreciate you.
That would be Garrett's car's name. if he could pee in
Mellow yellow. Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. Yeah.
it.
And don't think I missed mellow yellow misspelling my name in the chat. I saw it.
Was it 1T?
No, it was like 3 R's and 1 T.
Oh,
So it was
Whoa.
like multiple levels of fucked up.
that is blasphemy.
Oh,
Damn,
the only
Mellow.
difference is mellow yellow. He has a catheter. just keep driving, baby.
That'd be a
Don't even have to
cyborg.
change.
I might be like a cyborg at that point.
Transhumanism. Thunderstorm for $9.99. Welcome. Oh, sorry, $9.99. Just channeling my inner Gary. I don't know. Just felt like I had to hear that at least once per episode. Okay. Check out Jack Parsons, the man who perfected rocket fuel, and how he was controlled and drugged by a cult and men like L. Ron Hubbard. Interesting.
What?
Yeah, we put it on the list. That's cool.
Thank you.
Jack Parsons. Yeah, fun. Spit Quad for $9.99. Spitwad. Is that you gotta
That's how I say.
you gotta spit it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did sound better that way.
Twad.
Please consider having Joshua Bertrand at Korea UFO on your show. He has the DOE patents and can shed light on the Tic Tac and
Hey.
orb UFO UAP phenomenon. Well, he sounds right up our alley. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Giving him a follow then. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I see X-rays, wheels turning. Perfect. Thank you very much. Squad. Appreciate you. I also do this hand gesture. I don't know. It felt natural.
Twad.
Yeah, that's it. There you go. Mushu for $10 says vaporized gasoline systems tend to destroy the engine faster than normal due to higher heat. They lose more of their energy as well, so you will see them typically being very slow.
Interesting.
Interesting.
You know,
Maybe
I
that's why
didn't
they
even think
haven't
about
taken
that. You drove 200 miles on 2 gallons, but how fast were you going? You know, did it take you like 5 hours?
Yeah.
You
Did you have to stop? Let it cool
You
down?
know, or 200 miles. I don't know how long that would take. Is that, or did it take you 10 hours? Like, who knows? You know, did you have to go like 20 miles an hour? Because that would suck being limited to that.
Yeah.
Um,
I think the way it works is it's not just vaporized gasoline. It's gasoline, but also with vapor. So it like makes the gasoline last longer. So you have to use less gasoline, whole gasoline particles, like you just have to use less of it, but who knows?
yeah, you think that if that was the case,
'Cause it's like
they
recycling it.
they wouldn't need to get rid of the information, take it out of the public eye.
Yeah.
They'd be like, it's not viable because of this. But they didn't do that. They went,
Yeah, how many patents do that?
get rid of everything. You know what I mean? We can't let the public have this at all. And it's like, I'm sure there's a middle ground between super efficiency and not having it overheat and being able to go fast still. So I don't know. All right. Thanks for that. Mike Tigger for 2, Bohemian Grove stream, if ever. I don't know.
I believe we
mean,
talked about doing an episode on that.
Yeah, I don't really know much about it other than its presence, that it exists. Alex Jones broke in once, so he proved that it's real. So I know it's there. I don't know. Yeah, interesting. But yeah, sure. Jeff up north.
Hi,
See you in
Jeff.
Egypt.
What's up?
Member for 7 months. Thank you. I don't know about everyone else, but I have total faith in the FBI now that Cash and Bongino are in charge. ... Total faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, total faith. Bubba Doom celebrating 25 months. Thanks, Bubba Doom. Don't confuse Art Bell with the Nazi Bell. I'm working on your monsters right now. Any requests? I'll not guarantee results. First is a beard monster. Oh, cool. No, I want you to just friggin' work
Run
your
with it.
magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do you.
Let your
I
creativity
trust.
flow.
I trust. Psychotic Mongoose gifting 1 membership to the channel. Thank you,
Psychotic.
Mongoose. Appreciate you, buddy. B Chain 315 again for 5. My great grandpa earned a Purple Heart in the Battle of the Bulge. Shot through the heart, but lived.
Whoa, dang, that's awesome. Badass.
Wow, that's a statement. Died of cancer from smoking 15 years later.
Man.
That's
Earned it.
Yeah.
That's
honestly.
literally crazy. Wow.
That's 15
Wow.
years plus.
Yeah, right.
Like, dang.
Yep, exactly. Brahma Bull celebrating, or 1 month as a member. Crigler, when is Chicago? QBG, are you going to co-host in a classy jacket?
I should have. I put it in my
Hi,
closet over there.
X-Ray.
Hi.
It's in the,
He gave me a
in
nice
his-
smoking
in his
jacket.
closet.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, Brahma did. It's
Oh,
very
his
nice.
jackets are very classy. So
Yes,
I
very
want
nice.
a Brahma Bull smoking jacket. We're
Not
going to
everybody
meet
can have
in
that.
Chicago, September 13th, at the Arlington Ale House. I'm going to be playing a full set. Garrett's going to be there. I want to convince X-Ray to go, even if
I'm a 9-hour drive. I might go. It depends
Gary
on my
might-
passport.
Gary might. I mean, you got to get it going anyway because of Egypt. So
Yeah, it's in the
Mhm.
process right now. I cannot travel, and it feels really weird.
Oh, that sucks. I hate that
I have to
feeling.
renew it. I hate it.
I had to renew my passport last year while I was here, and it was very uncomfortable. I was like, oh, I
You
can't.
don't know if the mail's gonna fail
I
you.
can't. Oh, dude, it was so stressful. Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Um,
So you should come.
Yeah.
I am excited. If hopefully it will work out and get to see you live and hang out in Chicago eating was it hot dogs and what's
Pizza.
deep dish pizza.
No.
He's
Tavern
gonna
style.
show us the real.
Deep dish pizza. Look, not to say it's not good. Deep dish is good if you get good and in a mood for it. It's a mood, but it's not pizza like traditional pizza. But I'm gonna show you guys some real tavern style Chicago pizza. Some good Chicago
Square
pizza.
slices.
Yeah.
Square
I-
slices. Yep.
I will
Mhm.
have my car so I can drive us if you so choose.
Oh shit, that's
if I
true.
drive. So
All right, this is gonna
get
be
yourselves
exciting.
ready.
We got to make some
Chicago
content.
driving.
Buckle up.
Oh God! Wait a minute. Just dawned on me.
Yeah. Gonna jump in the car. Okay.
You know, I
Wait a
actually
minute.
have never been in an accident before. All my cars have been crashed by family members.
Okay. All right.
I have a good
Okay.
driving record.
All right.
So far.
Good.
TGMD 81 on the rant side with $50.
$50. Thank you so much. Huge.
Says, Hail, the topic of the show sounds awesome tonight, which it was. I'm working late and will watch later. Can't wait. Forbidden Frontier forever. Keep on space trucking.
Oof. FFF.
Travelers. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
There's something to it.
Yep. And I think let me just refresh over on this side, and it's taking so long to load, but and that's it.
Right on.
That is it.
We killed it.
Dude,
Yeah, we
right
did.
on time too. Look at that. Look at the number.
Like,
It's like right at 2
we
hours.
started mostly on time. We're right on time.
Let's go.
It's just. I
Beautiful.
hope we did Gary proud.
I hope so too. We did Boomer the intro, but
our-
I think he'll be proud of us.
Whoa.
That was
I don't have any control of that. All right. My job was to read the stuff. I read the stuff.
But I caught it before the actual intro started.
It's
I was
true.
Like,
It just.
I was like, wait, this countdown doesn't sound right. Wait, oh,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Big
fixed it. I
idiot.
fixed it. Okay.
Have you smashed the like button yet, though? That's what I want to know.
Travelers,
I-
come on.
Mm-hmm. So
Smash it like
Yeah.
Zorbu.
Come on. Well, no one knows. You're the only one who knows what that's like.
Look, he doesn't call me anymore.
Yeah, what's up
It's
with that?
honestly,
Are you
it's
guys?
really
Are you
offensive.
guys
I'm
going to be
really-
okay? Do you miss
I
it?
don't know.
I'm really sad
I have
about
a
it.
picture
I
of
thought we
Adam
had a thing.
Crigler with some aliens.
What are you
He's
talking
moved
about?
On. Maybe he's moved on.
Oh
Wow.
shit!
So wait, which one's Zorbu? I can't remember. They all look the
Wait,
same. They all look the
what
same
am I
to me.
doing?
I think
Am
I don't know, but
Am I
I think
smoking a? Am I blowing out a UFO
UFO.
candle? Or wait,
Are you smoking a UFO?
or sucking it.
I think you're-
I can't tell.
what?
I think you're supposed to be blowing it because you blow on the UFO with the thing.
I think these are Zorbu's and Garrett's children.
I can see they look like me. Yeah,
Yeah.
They are freaked out.
they're really terrified.
Yeah.
That's
That'd be fun.
awesome. Holy shit! I need to retweet that like immediately.
Low key, he
Wow.
is cheating on me. I think he is. He doesn't call me anymore.
Well, I've never. I guess well, I'm not
Zorbu
special
doesn't
enough.
drink coffee when he's at home. That's an airplane reference there.
Oh man,
Oh,
I gotta watch that again.
Thank
I
you
can't
guys.
wait to watch
I thought
that
it
with
was
my
a good
kid.
show. I think we did
Yeah.
it.
It was a great show. Guys, I hope you
think we
guys
did it.
enjoyed that.
Great job, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Great job, chat. You guys were awesome tonight. Seriously, just stellar audience tonight.
Loved you guys.
I love it.
So
Gary, we
have
miss you.
coming
I don't know
up?
if he's watching. You think he's listening right now?
Maybe he's out there driving. Maybe.
He's like driving, listening.
I
He's
can
like,
stalk him. I won't tell
he's
you
like
where he is.
proud of my homies.
They did it. They held down the fort.
They did it.
Mhm.
Adam, you have a show tomorrow, don't you?
I do. I
What's
have a
your
show.
show?
It's called Base Staff Monday
Mm.
over on my channel, the Crigler Show. Come on by. Yeah, I've streamed
Interesting.
other times too, but come on tomorrow. Come on by. You know, just come on down. There's some cool
Come
people
on.
that show up,
Come
and we chat about the things that are happening. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
we have fun. I'm also doing a meetup September 13th /jam. I kind of mentioned it already because of Brahma, but I'm gonna shout it out again.
No
September
RSVP
13th.
needed,
Yeah.
No?
by the way. Just so you know.
You just show up, you just kind of hang out, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna bring my guitar. I'm gonna play my original songs, full set. I get an hour and a half. It's awesome. I can play like all of my songs basically, and it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Amazing.
So
X-Ray Girl, what do you got coming up?
Tomorrow I'll probably be hanging out during the Nerdrotic Nooner on this channel and on Rumble. So watch out for that. And then Wednesday I'm going to finish Expedition 33, or at least that's the goal, since there is no Nooner on Wednesday. So
Okay.
I know I've been slacking on my own personal gaming, so I gotta
Nice.
get better.
I've been trying to fix that. And on my channel, after Base Staff tomorrow, and Adam's channel, which I will be on, we're going to be playing some RoboCop Unfinished Business, the sequel to RoboCop
Nice.
Rogue City. So we're going to be playing that tomorrow on my channel because I too have been slacking on my own channel. And I made it. You know how you could see how many subscribers you gain or lose? I've been consistently losing like 100 in the last 28 days or whatever it says.
Yeah, no, it hurts my soul.
I brought it down to 0. I lost 0 in the last 28 or not 29 days. So
love it.
I've also seen improvement. Instead of 800 a month for 4.5 years straight, it's only 500 a month.
See,
that I've lost.
I think you may see it go
progress,
down. I think maybe
not
they did something.
perfection.
I'm slowing it down. I'm slowing it down.
So go subscribe to everybody's channels here and go get Gary's book. If you haven't already done it, it's still up right now. There's like a lot of time left, but you got to go get it now.
Definitely
get
wanna
them
get that.
special. How many signed copies is there? Is there a limited number of signed copies?
I thought there was, but I mean, I think it's still up on the
signed copies.
website,
Get a
which is-
hardcover because after the campaign, I don't think it's going to be having a hardcover again.
No
That's what I got.
hardcover. And then just so you all know, if you want to get your book personalized, the best way to do that is to either buy one in person, if we even have them.
That's
So you might want to
probably-
buy one, get it sent to you, and bring it to a meetup. And Gary can personalize it however you want.
There you
Even
go.
drop penis pictures or whatever.
That's the best right there. The
There you
penis
go.
picture. You know,
Mhm.
that's what I would ask for.
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
anyways.
The book.
The book.
Modrotics too. You guys are the best. Shout out to the Modrotics.
Yes.
Got to thank them. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you,
And we
Eric.
got a last minute. Nicholas Horton, Justice for Rebecca Forever for celebrating 18 months. Hail, off topic, but I recommend watching Digimon Ghost Game. It features Digimon in place of the actual cryptids. It's on Crunchyroll.
I really like the Digimon movie. The
Okay.
one with the
Fascinating.
Kids in America song.
Never heard
so
of it. Very
enjoy
cool.
that.
Thank
And you are awesome too, Eric. Thank you for the
Thank you,
$2
Eric.
super chat. No, you
All
are
right.
awesome.
Awesome.
Let's get out.
Thank you, everybody.
Let's get out of here.
You have a good night, everybody.
See you next time.
Bye.
Welcome to the Forbidden Frontier.